What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, BakaBread, Jacobus06, Sam Phelps, Ernesto Membreno, Red Steel Moss, Locus Corellius, King Joe, Anthony Vang, Jesse Dooley, Marshall Selden, Marvoius, Benito Osuna, Godzilla Man 97, Mikael Fernandez, Greg Capazzoli, Jamar Jefferson, Lady Susano, and Nick Barnard. Thank you all very much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link below to find out more. We'll see you there.
Both of you, I have a question. Your hair. I know your hair is, often the subject of certain stuff in the comment section. Be like, his hair is awesome.
It's a Lovecraftian entity that does what it wants.
Fair enough.
I have no control over it.
What about you, Lynette? I mean, have you had? I've seen. Your hair is a sort of a, an ever-changing rainbow of awesome. What would you? For you, your hair and everything. I mean, are there difficulties with it?
Oh, absolutely. It is much like Nick's like a Lovecraftian being. Only I also like damage it with hair color.
No, well, my hair sort of does what it wants to, it sort of well, it's not as bad now because I
feel like I should take my
whenever
hair down
you
now
roll
for
up
this,
your car window, has it ever gotten caught in the car window?
Ooh, that's
Yes.
not a fun.
Yes, actually it has. A long time ago, I actually was leaned over this way because I was looking over at something, and I was rolling up my window at the same time, and all of a sudden,
See, mine gets caught without me leaning towards the window.
Yeah.
Well, fair
It
enough.
just kind of goes.
Also,
and
like
then
getting your hair caught in your glasses when you gotta take them off
Yep,
and
that sucks,
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't wear glasses.
Getting your hair
My-
caught in your
my-
significant other's glasses if they have glasses as well is a
my
thing
whole
that's happened
thing
to me.
is I have the devil's curls. My hair, it never grows down. It grows up. I mean, I had my hair like out to here one time, like down to here, and you'd think it would grow down. No, it just pops right up. I looked like I had an afro going to school, and yeah, people actually. There's this one kid. He's like, "Damn, Nate, you should be walking around with a pimping cane or something." I'm just like, "Shut the fuck up." But
I mean, you should just for the sake of having a pimping cane.
yeah, like I don't give a damn, Like, wow.
Yeah, my hair straight up stole Kyra's glasses one time.
No, I think that's probably the winner right there.
Yeah.
When your hair literally like comes to life, it's just like mine, just steals glasses, and then you're just like, wait a second. Hey, Kyra, found your glasses. Where'd you find them?
No, it was
In
more
my
like
car.
it was more like she was wearing them and like went in for a kiss and then as I pulled back it just went yoink and just yoinked them off her face.
Now that's funny.
Yoink.
Yeah.
That's funny. So Jaiden Animations made a video called "The History of My Hair." I've seen a few of Jaiden's videos, and for the most part, Jaiden's hair in the videos has pretty much been like this the whole time. I mean, I don't know what the personal history of her hair is, but I'll give you all a brief history of my hair. I have changed my hair color twice. I did blonde. I dyed my hair blonde back when I was in like 8th or 9th grade. No, I was 7th grade. 7th grade. I remember that because I remember for pictures, for school pictures, my hair had grown out a little bit, and I only had like the blonde on the very top. But I remember when I came to school with my hair like that, everyone called me Slim Shady. Yeah, because that was back when when Eminem was the freaking king of the world and was known for that hairstyle. But then for Christmas a few years ago, I dyed it green. My pillow forever hated me because of that.
Trust me, I've had very, very many different colors on my pillowcase.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite hair colors I've done so far was Fifth Element Lilu Orange.
Ah, yes.
I loved that. I've gone on many journeys with my hair. Yeah.
Well,
My hair was short and extremely dorky looking as a kid all the way up until high school, and then I grew it out and let it do what it wanted.
And thus it has ruled your life ever since.
Mm-hmm.
No, it pretty much just does its own thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's Jaiden's video. Let's get it up on screen. And let's see what Jaiden's got to say about her hair.
Hair is most often one of the most defining things someone can have to distinguish what kind of person they are. Artsy, sophisticated, Asian, bald. Hey, did you know that you're bald? Yes, thank you. My mom is a hairdresser, so I've been lucky enough to never have to worry about haircuts. Ever. Free haircuts for life. That's the biggest positive to having a hairdresser as a parent. Unless your parent doesn't give you special treatment. There you go, sweetie. I love you. You're so handsome. That'll be $50. But mine does, so that sucks for you. I've never had to cut my hair, and it wasn't until I moved to California that I realized I didn't trust anyone else to cut my hair. Like I said, hair is something that makes an impact on first impressions, and if you get a bad haircut, it's pretty much expressing, hello, nice to meet you. Yes, I do make bad decisions. I've got really dummy thick hair, and a lot of it. People often give me compliments on my dummy thick hair, but it's really not as great as you think it is. I'm sure there's a bunch of ways I can style it to be really cool and nice, but I was cursed with not giving a crap, so most of the time I just try to get by without doing anything. I need a haircut that's just naturally good 99% of the time, because if it's not, then what am I gonna do about it? Just feel dusty that day, that's what. That's the yin to the yang of having a hairdresser parent. Since my mom did my hair every day growing up, I never learned how to do anything good with it myself. And now I'm out of the nest and at the mercy of the hair gods, armed with no skills whatsoever. So that's why I was really nervous about going to a new hairdresser at first. How is a random, highly trained professional stylist who's been doing hair for 20 years gonna know anything? My mom knows what I like. But I went to a really good place and they did a good job and I like it. It looks exactly the same and like I didn't spend more money than I should have to get it done. The style I have right now is pretty generic. Bangs that swoop to the side and medium length with layers. I'd also like to mention how it doesn't do the weird tufty swoops like this in real life. I don't know how I ended up drawing myself like this. Also, literally no one can draw it and they complain to me about it when they try, so sorry about that. But something you probably didn't know about me is that I have an undercut. And you wouldn't see it because it's hidden when my hair is down.
Cute.
I'm super sneaky like that. I've had it for probably a year and a half now, and there were
Yoink.
two main reasons why I wanted to get it. One, because I was getting bored with my hair and wanted to do something different. And two, because I have way too much hair on my head, and it was driving me insane. Oh my god, it just needed to go. It takes half a day to dry if I take a shower in the morning, and if any slight breeze hits it when it's damp, it'll puff up uncontrollably. You can see
What
my
mine
hair
does.
sheds much more because they're like long, dark snakes all over the place. It looks like the girl from The Ring ran back and
Can
forth down a
relate, but
single
it's
path
also
of my
just
house.
rainbow.
They also travel like birds in the wind. I don't know how they do it. I'm pretty impressed with them, actually. My roommate will find hairs in their room and clothes. Friends will find them in their house when I've never been there before. There's probably a radius around my house that's just contaminated. Scientists have found that you're never more than 3 kilometers away from a Jaiden hair. So getting an undercut, while
Damn.
not a complete solution to my hair problem, was helpful because now I just have less hair to lose. I'm content with the hairstyle I've got now. It's gone through a lot growing up. For most of my childhood, it was pretty long and straight. You can see that when James and I watched my childhood videos. There was one time in 6th grade where my mom accidentally cut it too short and it looked like a coconut. But we're not going down that path today. My mom always wanted me to do fun stuff with my hair, so she'd always be like, let's do something cool with your hair. And I've been like, no,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I like being average
Aw.
and having no attention-grabbing features. But in freshman year of high school, I was like, new school, new me, let's do it. So we put 2 streaks of red in my hair, which I thought was really cool. Dave, I'm coming for your That lasted maybe half a year until I wanted to change the color of the streaks. So we went a little further and made them purple into pink streaks.
Ooh.
Then after I got bored of
Pretty.
that, we went even further, and instead of having the streaks, we made the ends fade into purple into pink. I like that one a lot because you could see the color more often. Then in college, I changed from purple into pink into purple. It was more subtle, but I liked it a lot. It was probably my favorite of the color styles I had. Everything was great about the colored hair, except not because it was annoying. If any of you have had colored hair, which I'm assuming statistically at least one of you have, because it's the internet, and we're quirky, then you know the hell of maintaining colored hair. Right after you get it done, you take a shower, and all of a sudden the dye is staining the water and the bathroom and literally everything. Goodbye, white towels. I never trusted you anyway. You
I don't buy white towels.
Oh, I didn't know the white pillowcase I own is actually a quarter purpley pink, exactly where I put my head. After like a week or two, it starts just straight up looking bad.
Yeah.
Everything's faded and it looks like an ugly straw that isn't a color. So you've got to go
Mine's
back to
been
the
in there
salon
since
at least
March.
every month to assure people that the ugly straw isn't a decision you made and it actually does look good, I promise. And if your hairdresser isn't your mom, then sucks for you. That's at least $200 literally down this purple stained drain again. I'm not here to say colored hair is bad and not worth it. I enjoyed it a lot when I had it. I'm just mentioning the law of equivalent exchange that comes with having really dope looking hair. Would I have colored hair again? Probably not. Do I regret when I did have it? Probably not. I had fun and got it all out of my system, and now I like having my natural hair color again. Want to hear something probably gross? No, wait, please don't leave. One time when I was a kid, it was Sunday morning, and I went into my parents' room to watch cartoons on their TV. And as I got onto their bed to get comfy, I felt something weird and tickly on my leg. So I looked to see what it was, and somehow one of my mom's hairs was thick enough to pierce through a shallow part of my skin. And
Oh my God,
so
her
it's
too?
Like I sewed my leg with one of my mom's hairs. It didn't really bother me, I just pulled it out and kept watching cartoons, but I still think about it every once in a while.
Right? That's kind of weird.
I think my mom's Hercules. I like to style or do stuff with it. I'm kind of intimidated by my hair because I don't want to make it look bad, so I'm content with just having it do its thing most of the time. And if it's bad, it's only like 50% my fault. Luckily, I can draw it in any way I want. And you'll never know if it's
Oh no!
I want to know if anyone else has experienced being pierced by a hair strand, because I don't know anyone else who has.
I have.
This Christmas, I had
my own
Christmas
hair.
poster my friend Kelsey made being sold on the store.
I didn't know that was
Interested.
possible.
Just wanted
Yes.
to let you know, because I don't know, some people like posters. I also wanted to say thanks for the really great feedback on the Nuzlocke video. It was a lot of work, and the team and I were super glad you seemed to really enjoy it, because it did really well, actually. I'd like to do another sometime, but we need a bit of a break because that was a lot of work. No promises, but also not promising anything. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, unless you skip to the end, which means you're a freak.
No, I'm not a freak, but I have. Yeah, dude, my mustache hairs, like every now and again, I like bring my lip up like that, like my bottom lip up. Like, dude, like I get an itch and I just bring my bottom lip up, or bring my teeth up. Brought my bottom lip up one time, and I had one of the hairs on my mustache pierce into my lip, and I was like, and I pulled it back down, and it pulled the hair out, and I was just like, oh god, oh god, what the fuck? Oh,
That's slightly terrifying.
Yeah, that is.
well, my hair is thick.
Dummy thick.
Yeah, triple C kind of thick. Thick. Yeah, it's. I'm about to give myself an aneurysm right there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, my hair is like it. They could make ropes out of it.
Yeah.
And it'd probably be okay. But my beard, ever since I've started growing my beard out more, which a lot of people say ages me a lot. But I think, I just personally age because...
Yeah, men just have that lucky thing of, like, you can either like, add 10 or 5 years or shave it off and, like, lose 10 years. Like, that's just...
Yeah, it just takes it a long time to grow. But
Mine's more like I shave all of it and I look like a small child for, like, the first half of the day, and then I look, like, a couple of years younger after that because it already comes back by that point. And then I can grow it out long and just look like a hobo, because that's what tends to happen as well. So,
well,
I will put in my cosmetology plug of if you have colored hair and you know how to take care of it, you can keep it bright and colorful and not make it look like a washed out piece of poo for a while. But you gotta baby it. You gotta
be
nice to it, yeah. I mean, in which I'm saying that while, like, my hair is actually really faded right now, but I'm going to be transitioning color at some point.
Oh, which one do you think about going with?
I'm probably just gonna go all over with the in color. And,
okay, go all blue.
Because I don't have any more purple. I don't want to have to go buy anymore.
Yeah,
be Sailor Mercury for a bit.
Huh?
Sailor Mercury for a bit.
I mean, sure.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking bubbles!
Bubbles.
It's like, what's your superpower? I shoot lightning. What's your superpower? I shoot fire. What's your superpower? I shoot solar energy. What's your superpower? Bubbles!
My bubbles.
Who's your favorite Sailor Scout?
Mercury.
Really, of course. Yeah, I should have known that. What about you?
Okay, ask the weep. So for the longest time, it was Sailor Uranus, but
Ooh, yeah.
I like for consistently, I just love Sailor Saturn. Love Sailor Saturn. Yeah.
Jupiter. You know why?
Cause she a babe. She kick your butt.
Exactly. I said, I follow the logic of Spike Spiegel from the Cowboy Bebop movie. I find it attractive when a woman has the ability to kick my ass, and I like a woman who knows how to take care of herself.
And she can cook.
Oh, that's right. She can. Yeah, she can cook.
Yeah.
And I remember. Oh God.
I like intelligence and bookworminess. So.
No, that's fair enough. But I remember. Okay. I was watching a Let's Play the other day, and they were talking about Sailor Moon, and Lindsay Jones brought up the line that was said in the movie. It's like or the show. They were discussing who should be Snow White in this in the play production, and Serena was just like, it should be me, and Sailor Mars was just like it should be me, and then Sailor Jupiter throws her hat in the ring. She's like, no, it should be me because I have the biggest breasts. I'm like. Did that really happen? And then you go back and you watch the uncut Japanese version. It's just like, yes, it did happen. I'm like, good God, man.
Yeah, like
Welcome to anime.
Yeah, Mini Usagi, like or Rini or whatever. Like
Yeah.
whenever I forgot about the gun thing. Like I didn't think that was legit, and then I like rewatched it and I was like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah.
She straight pulled a gun.
She pulled a gun out. She packing some heat.
I'm going to defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Oh God.
It works for both Sailor Moon and for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it does. It does. Could you imagine if Kyrie just pulled out a gun? Just like all of a sudden, she's like, I have this Keyblade that I've been spending months and months trying to figure out how to master. But I also have this Desert Eagle that I could blow your head off with very easily as well. It's like, which should I choose? And then all of a sudden, you just hear Mickey Mouse in the background. It's like, why don't you use both? And then she just blows everyone away and swipes them with her Keyblade. But
yeah, the first time I saw that meme, it was Sora, and it was like, I'm going to defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found. And then I recently saw a Sailor Moon one too, and I was like, I guess that works for both of those.
Actually, I feel like you should pull the screen back up for everyone to see like what's in the bottom right or like right there as we're talking
Sailor
about
Moon
the
holding a gun.
holy shit! I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either.
Yeah, I think that's actually the Let's Play. I think that's actually the Let's Play because I watched it earlier. I think that's the one where they mention it. God.
like yeah, we're just completely having this conversation while she points a gun at us.
Yeah,
Anyway.
meanwhile, Sailor Moon's got a golden Desert Eagle. By the way, that Let's Play
But she
series
is
hilarious.
not close to gripping correctly.
No, it's her player model. Her player model's hands are really small. But
That's how it goes in
Got
games like
these
that.
tiny hands.
exactly. And she's trying to hold a Desert Eagle. But that Let's Play series is hilarious, by the way. It's they every single time they play again, they have new characters. The first one that actually I'll show you the first one. It's actually one of the funniest intros for me. Custom skins. There we go. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I was in the middle of watching it. But there's one character who, one of them is just literally a cat. Yeah, so...
in a
towel.
I'm a witcher. I'm a witcher. Then we got Bane, and Lindsay.
Oh my god. Meow meow, motherfuckers.
Just gun above.
And an actual 2-scale hitbox, because you know whenever you go a custom character, you always maintain like the big hitbox, you know, the regular person size hitbox. No, on that cat, it's actually like 2-scale on the cat. You have to actually aim down to hit the cat. And here's the first thing to happen.
Or slightly touchable.
All right.
You're on.
Watch this.
I'm the detective. Figure shit out, people.
All right, Jeremy.
I am innocent.
Kill yourself.
No,
Yeah.
that would work.
That just. Then you can detect.
First thing that happens, barrel explodes, cat goes rolling. Cat's dead, and it just rolls around on the ground. But that Let's Play series is hilarious.
Good thing we have 9 lives.
Yeah. Well, she keeps coming back, and she's just like, all right, whoever did that's in for a mountain of trouble. Oh shit! Knock the mouse.
Flail.
But yeah.
I mean, are you trying to be a cat right now? Is that why you're knocking the mouse around?
Yeah.
Just.
Oh shit! Uh-oh.
Just.
Mitzi? No, Mitzi.
Dog.
I just keep going back to that one cat video that me and Micah watched a long time ago, and it was literally this cat just like pushing this glass candle holder to the edge of the table, and all of a sudden the owner comes over and is like, Mitzi, no, and the cat stops and looks up at its owner, and all of a sudden, still glaring at its owner, just goes. Scooches it off the edge.
I've seen a couple of videos like that.
There's another great one where the cat's like doing it, and then when they say something, the cat kind of like scooches it back.
Another one was when that little kitten is up on the desk and is trying to get that waffle ice cream sandwich up on the table or on the desk, and then as it's trying to pull it off the plate, it falls down off the side of the desk. Oh gosh!
I also love where someone did if Velociraptors still existed and you could have them as pets. It was basically doing the same thing. It's like the dude gets a bowl of cereal and like pours his cereal and he goes to get his milk, and when he closes the door, he looks up and he's like, "Oh crap!" And it's like just standing there staring at him at the end of the counter. He's like, "Wait." And he sees it reach up and it starts to scoot the bowl. He's like, "No, don't." Shatters it on the floor. He's like, "Oh,
you absolute dick." All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoyed that. That was Jaiden's history of my hair. Yeah, if you want to see the original video, I mean, check out more from Jaiden Animations. There's a link to the original video in the description down below. Jaiden is very talented, has a lot of very funny videos. Her Pokemon Nuzlocke video is actually very entertaining. If you didn't check that out, feel free to head over to her channel. Or if you want to watch our reaction to it, you can do that as well. But honestly, I mean, I'm just happy to be doing more Jaiden stuff because Jaiden I've always found to be very entertaining. So, again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Lynette.
I'm Nick.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.